I can't be bothered. Nah, just kidding. But I am going to stay on the floor. I am going to talk about joy and how we can find joy now rather than fear, and how we come to things out of a place of joy rather than fear. But I'm gonna hide on the. I'm gonna keep on the floor just so I can. I feel like I don't know. It feels like I'm sort of a child, and it's sort of fun to just be on the floor. So I'm gonna make today's video from the floor. So joy in my life. So many times in my life I have thought, okay, I'm not happy now. I'm going to do this, and this, and then I'm going to be happy, which wasn't a very good approach to life. So that's why I wanted to share it. I was like, oh, this situation is making me miserable. Maybe when I write more and more books, or maybe when I do this, and this, then I'll be happy. But no, joy is something you need to access right now. And I realised this quite recently, actually, when I was really thinking about what I'm doing going forward. If you don't know me, I've got a very good day job in project management I really like. I've got lots of good social life, good family. Quite fortunate, really, where I am now in life. And I've also got a lot of things on the side, like I make YouTube videos, I write books, I write blogs, various stuff. And I've kind of been shuffling my priorities and doing the things I don't enjoy recently. And with the mindset that when I complete this, and this, then I'll allow myself to be happy and do that. But if I was talking to, I've got multiple coaches in different areas, but I was talking to two coaches this week, and both I said to them was, I'll do this, and this. And then I was really reflecting on it, and I thought, actually, I need to be happy now. I need to cut out the things that are not making me as happy. Obviously, there's certain things we have to do, like, fill in our tax forms or whatever. For me, I have to write up a load of notes that I've written from the week for my personal development learning. The personal development learning is really good fun and drives me a lot, but actually writing up the notes is a bit tedious. But yeah, you've got to do those kind of things. But filling in your lives with as joy as much as possible is key. And that's why I'm trying to do more of this content creation, because I love it. And it also gives value to other people when I get some good feedback. So joy is something you can access right now. And how you do this, here are some tips. Standard Pardo tips. So tip number 1 is list all the things that give you joy. List all the things that give you joy. Then number 2 is to put them in your calendar as much as possible. Try and fit in as many fun things as possible, because that will help you be present and allow you to be as joyful as joyful as possible. And that's why I'm doing things like running on the floor like a kid at the moment, because that's fun, and watching Doctor Who. And I went for a run because a run makes me feel good. Luckily, I'm one of those people who find going for a run fun as well as it's been good for me. So yeah, that's quite rare and weird. But anyway, that's me and I love it. But try and fit in as many joyful things as possible. Then my final tip is make sure when you're setting your goals, okay, it's good to set goals and go in the future and really know where you want to be, where you want to go, because you've got a direction in life rather than just kind of blagging it. Now, allow flow, that's good because you need that for joy. But if you've got goals, that's really going to help. Now, when setting your goals, really understand why you want them. So if you want to be an artist, if you want to be that writer, if you want to be that athlete, why do you want it? And really be clear on it. Really clear, because if you can be really clear in the true why of you doing something and you know it brings you joy, then it's going to be so much easier to achieve and it's going to give you joy, rather than thinking, oh, I've got this far on something, I better continue. And by the way, you can drop out on anything as you want. I've invested in certain things in my life and realised they weren't for me. But that's actually helped me because I've learned so much more about myself, even investing in those things, and I've met people along the way, and it's taught me some valuable lessons. So to avoid that, it's quite good to first of all identify why you really want to do something, rather than just I can make money off of it, because that won't drive you. or bring you joy for a long period of time. So my question for you today, and please type it in the comments, is what really gives you joy? What really lights up your day for you? So to conclude this lesson on the floor, I might fall asleep here in a minute, although this is hurting my back slightly from leaning up. Anyway, the lesson is that you need to fit in as joy as possible. Joy is not something you get in the future. Joy is something you can experience in a moment right now. You've just got to understand what gives you joy and schedule that in as much as possible. Yes, there's going to be things you have to do which aren't as fun, but make sure you can fit in as many fun things as possible. And when you're pursuing a goal, make sure it's something that genuinely gives you joy. And I'll catch you in the next episode.